First of all, my name is, again, Joel, and um, I'm known to be the dad of Ligaya here, and then the grandpa of these three girls, and then the husband of Lydia, and uh, father-in-law of Phil. And a friend of Rich. Yeah. Can I have can I have a verse here that I want to start with. It's found in Ephesians 2:10. For we are God's masterpiece or workmanship. He has created us anew in Christ Jesus, so we can do the good things He planned for us long ago. The word masterpiece here, according to my late pastor, he said that another word for that is choreograph. Choreograph. And I like that word because it's contemporary. It is, we know what choreograph is, or the person doing the choreograph. I'm speaking slow because I made five mistakes today coming here. And so the word choreograph came to the dictionary in 1956 to denote the choreographer George Balanchine. So a choreographer would arrange the stage. He picks the music. He picks the traffic on the stage. He picks the beat, right? So those are the things that happen when the choreographer put them together. So in Jeremiah 29:11, for I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and future. So I pick up 3 events in my life that the Lord has choreographed. And the first one is we live in the Philippines. We live far away from the city, a big city. The travel there is 7 days and 7 nights. It's not the distance, but it's because it's stopping from one place to another. And significant for me is that I was able to go to this place in Manila and studied in the big city and give me 3 milestones. One is that I'm in the city where valuable information is shared. In our place, we'll never hear about this. At that time, in 1968, the visa number to the U.S. from the Philippines has increased. And it was given to people who are studying a certain profession. And so all those things were happening to me at that time. This information about coming to the States becomes ordinary information to us. So the word says being in a same place. In the right place at the right time. So I was involved with navigators. We memorized verses, and it changed my look of my Christian life. We've been going to church every Sunday, but not in this situation where I encountered the Lord even in the real way. And so So, so those things are happening because the Lord has choreographed my my uh, my my life. So I went home to wait for my paper, and so I started to do Bible study, and all this because of my experience in Manila. I do Bible study, and then every birthday, every every January, close to my birthday, one of the person that I lead to the Lord calls me every January. He said, "It's my spiritual birthday, and I thank you." So, so I thank the Lord for giving us opportunity to share. So, um, so coming home, um, my values has changed. When I was in Manila with my classmates, we thought of going to the States and marry somebody from there. Ones that look like those actresses in the movies, who speaks a different language. So those are the values I had when I was in Manila. And then when coming home, having time with navigators, the perspective is different. Um, so the verse 2 Corinthians 6:14, be not equally yoked together with unbelievers. So the Lord plans for our life partners. And when I was in in Davao, our hometown, I had a different idea of life partner. I want her to be, of course, gorgeous, to be well educated and modern. So, but here's Lydia coming to the picture. And so, wherever I am, she is there. So, suddenly the value that I have in my mind has changed, and I drifted into her arms. so, so I did not know that she already have a target on my back when I came. So the Lord would arrange things for life partner. So He puts you in place where you'll never be there except for His work. And then I was exposed to the Lord one more time, and then those are the times that I was able to get this information about coming to the States. And so when I come home and waited for my visa, the plan of getting married in the States has changed, and plan to get married with beautiful Lydia. So finally, in Psalm 50:10-12, God states emphatically, for every beast of the forest is mine, the cattle on a thousand hills. I know every bird of them are all mine. So coming to the States is struggle for financial struggle. I came to the States with only $50 in my pocket. I went to Chicago because I want to study in Moody Bible College, but it didn't happen because I'm already married. I have a baby, and coming to the States, it's hard to compete because your English is still Filipino style. So I moved here in Washington because I have a distant relative. It's funny because you have relatives that you don't know, but when you needed them, they come to mind and said, "Okay, I'm going there," and live with them. So I came here, and then when we came here, the program of ESL was there. But at that time, if you are involved in ESL program, they pay you $80 a week for 8 weeks. That's a program from the government. So we go there and learn English and get paid. And so my first paycheck, I sent it to my wife, and I said, you can have the baby now because we have this money. But this verse that says, I own the cattle in 1,000 hills. So as we struggle, we bought a house, but we mortgaged our house so to pay more obligations and all. So I prayed to the Lord. I said, Lord, just give me enough money to pay for my bills. And one day, a lawyer called me. And now I panic because I have a lot of obligation, and the lawyer called me. And so he told me that we have a good case against this financial institution who is guilty of usury law. So we had a court battle there, and I won. And the punishment of this financial institution is that all the money that you have paid goes to your interest. So what I have is that I have overpaid, and so I get money back from it. So in closing, all this situation that we're in is choreographed. I like that word, choreographed, because I met one, and I could see them when the play is on. I could see him in the corner and just clap it, because he is directing this. And if the Lord choreograph our lives, sometimes we disagree with the Lord. In the dance, maybe people would do different moves, going like this or going like this. But the choreographer would say, do this. So all those small things that he puts together is who you are today. The decision you make, whether it's right with God or slightly off, the Lord will redirect you, just like our GPS. We make a turn, and it brings you back. So nothing is accidental. Everything is planned, just like what this verse said. He said that he has created us anew in Christ Jesus so we can do the good things. He planned us, good things he planned for us long time ago. So nothing's accidental. We're here. Sometimes we look at you and maybe think, still not ready for heaven. And yet, at that time, it was just a situation where you are going through the work of being fashioned to do his work. Because really the reason us being here is to do his plan. Thank you.